Geminis, and I was about to say happy birthday, but it's not your birthday month no more. Sorry. But hi, Geminis, and welcome to your monthly love reading. Now, if other juices or other aspects of life start oozing in here, then bear with me. And also, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I think that was pretty much it. If other energies kind of gel in here, like having to do with your work sector or family life, other than just love, then just take it by all means. Oh God. Hold on. Damn it, I'm doing a foot sec. South water. I'm in a laying seesaw foot sec. And it feels good. Okay, so let's get started. Now, Geminis. Now, you guys have got a lot of threes in this reading. You got 3 of Earth, 3 of Swords, or 3 of Air, and you got 3 of Fire. So, what this tells me is that I feel like some of you may want your cake and eat it too. Or if this is not you, you or your lover may feel like that. Or you may feel like there's strength in numbers this month, whether it's to do with financial or business-wise. Because both of these cards are quite teamwork, business, networking, meeting with people. I'm sorry if this reading's going to be a bit scattered. Like, if I jump from the different... You can't see the layout of the cards. Anyway, so I don't even think it matters. So, yeah, if it seems like I'm, like, jumping from meaning to meaning, remember that... Or message to message. Remember that there's bare Gemmies in the world. So, I'm just trying to touch base with all... With most, if not all. Or all, no, if not most. You catch the gist. Alright, I'm doing a lot of rambling. Okay, so yeah, I feel like there's strength in numbers, whether it's to do with financial or whether it's to do with love, because I also feel like there's an uproar following into your June month of building up a good repertoire or getting more clients or good business or working with good people that can help you expand your empire, like good business partnerships and stuff like that. So being this is a love reading, I'm just going to go with the other message. You got the Father of Air, which I feel like is yourself, and the Nine of Water in reverse, which means of lack of joy or overindulgence or over-optimism. So if you coming up as yourself, because air signs is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, I feel like this may be saying you may be getting in your own way of happiness with this with you pairing up here with the joy card in reverse. You may be clinging on to the past and outdated beliefs and relationships that no longer serve you. Because then right next to you, you got the 3 of Air or the 3 of Swords in reverse, which is doubt. And in the traditional decks, they often have this depicted as... What the hell is this on the back? Sorry. They often have this depicted as a heart with swords going through it, but it's in reverse. So that means you're coming from a place of healing, coming from a place of unsurety, coming from a place of deep hurt and doubt and anguish and pain, feeling like somebody's stabbing you through the heart. Also, yeah, so that's the message for some of you. Excuse me. This could drive some of you to access drinking or celebrations to deal with this or to overcome it, and maybe that's why you may be like overcompensating, is if that's the right word, by using the right term, or you may be trying to bury something with access, because the 9 of Water can mean over access, overindulgence. Water is cup signs, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. So, or maybe you may be hurt regarding a water sign, or you may just be hurt and in your feelings about something, and it may even cause you to go um, completely inward. And maybe that's why the presence of this hermit is here. Or you may just feel isolated from someone. Some of you may be separated from a loved one and have to stand on your own 2 feet while they build up their career elsewhere, or studies, or an organization, or something like that. Hermit. And then some of you may have lost a lover because of your promiscuous ways. Yeah, because that's what Mama said. You have a lot of threes, or threes often means third part is a crowd, or like there's too much involved in one relationship, or there's someone that's just doing a little bit too much, like seeing too many partners, and they're not able to stay balanced. So yeah, some of you may have lost a lover because of your promiscuous ways, or overindulgent, or overly excited. Again, with this Nine of Cups in reverse. Maybe you want to be everything to everyone kind of persona, which is understandable because it's like Gemini, like energy. You just blessed with too many talents and too many, very mercurial. So you want to dabble into everything. So maybe that may be coming across in your love life, and maybe somebody is tired of it. You may have been a little too insensitive and focused on yourself and on needs and desires, and on your own needs and desires. And that can be also the presence of this Hermit and this Ten of Water here. Because now you may be having to deal with satisfaction of spending time on your ones or on your own. The Hermit is the loner card, or is the isolation card, or is the spiritual card, or is the going within and going to your center card. So you may be decide to go on a spiritual journey within yourself because of someone's hurt, or because that they done to you, or because of what you've done to someone. You realize that you need to work on your own inner workings and work on making yourself your home, a safe haven, like your temple, your body, your mind, body, and soul, and make sure that they're all aligned in one. Could be a possibility. You may have such wishful thinking and so focused on things that haven't occurred yet, and maybe a fantasy, and you may be focused so much on feeling left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles in reverse, and meeting up with executives, or meeting up with new people, or teaming up with new people that gives you fire, or gives you energy, or is like the wind beneath your wings, or is like the match to your lighter, or like the stuff like that. The fire to the end of your match. Like you wanna get with. I'm not hitting the right words, and it's pissing me off. So yeah, you may be too focused on feeling left out in the cold that you form maybe kind of like half-assed relationships with people, and scattering yourself too thin, and may have like opened up your portal in a sense to too many people, or too many people may feel like they have access to you, or you may feel like you have access to too much people. This is for some of you, especially just more so the single ones, yeah. Or someone maybe could be doing this to you. Others of you may be trying to mend fences with someone and offer love, or they probably have been doing this to you for some time. Like somebody may have been there, like showing you that they are dedicated and that they are your down and out, and you may have been oblivious to it and their efforts, and they felt like their efforts were going in vain, and now your efforts may be going in vain trying to mend it. Or maybe you was the one, because it's a general reading, maybe you was the one that was offering up love, and you felt like your efforts were going in vain for some of you. I definitely feel like the focus here is on equality and an equal balance of give and take and reciprocity. Some of you may actually receive a proposal of some sort or an offering, or you may do this to them if you are ready to take a relationship to the next level, for those of you who may be separated from your spouse due to work. But I definitely feel like in work, things are going really, really great. You've got the life force here, and then you've got the Three of Earth, Pentacles, teamwork, growth, recognition. I feel like you're working on your core and your inner strength, maybe taking up more business hours and getting along with or mingling with or being introduced to people that can help your empire to multiply extremely. Some of you may find financial assistance from a lover or work together with them, and someone may give you a loan or something of some sort. And then for those of you who are going through a divorce and are just learning the ropes on how to co-parent together, I feel like that could also be what some of these cups are. Coming from the Three of Doubt, coming from her. But because these cards, just imagine them being swords, yeah? And then this card being a sword as well, and then the Nine of Water in reverse. I feel like it could be due to a divorce or a breakup. But just you're learning how to co-parent with this person. And those of you who are newly divorced or single, I feel like you are just learning the ropes on how to be alone again, and it may feel like an unsettling feeling. You may have been dependent on someone or a team or their love, and now that it's gone, it makes you feel a little bit scared and unable to spread your wings a bit. And then I feel like others of you are learning how to cut out access and be more responsible. Some of you may be going on a spiritual journey within, and this has made you more sturdy and logical and diligent. And if you were single and had a lot of admirers, I feel like you may be now narrowing your focus for the best suitor, who you feel you can build long term with, like a no nonsense kind of mentality, because that's what the emperor or the grandfather represents. And then paired up with access, I feel like it means like you're taming your wild ways, or someone is some of you who are single is going to have someone come in and help you get on your feet and help you to be more structured and grounded and orderly and fearless, and basically put a lid onto your delusions, or not delusions, or like scattered thoughts, or wanting to do too many things at once and then not being successful of it. So they may help you to implement your plans properly, and it may end up being a great partnership for business and love. They may simply just help bring a dream into reality with these two cards paired. They may be a fire or a water sign and just help you to show you what real love or real teamwork is all about. Because like I said, for some of you, I definitely feel like there's access in numbers. And then for some of you, I feel like you feel temporarily lost or have delays or setback into your relationship due to obligations, outside obligations. Like maybe some of you may work abroad or have to do something abroad or just have too many projects. But I feel like regardless, I feel like an important relationship message is being learned and accepted this month. And so those of you who are in a long distance relationship, or I mean not long distance, but maybe it wasn't long distance, but it has to be now. I feel like the relationship may turn to an online relationship. So for those of you who are single, I feel like you may start developing a relationship online with someone who has a distance of some sort with you right now. But overall, I definitely feel like you're working on teamwork, or you're working on joining new forces with people. So you got the Three of Air here, the Three of Growth here, and the Six of Earth here. So, and Three of Earth is in reverse. So if you got the Three of Growth and then the Six of Earth on top, it definitely feels like you got a lot of teams going on, or you got a lot of building going on, or you're getting busy with setting those charms out in the world, and you're collecting multiple partners. Or that's how you was, and now you're trying to be a little bit more balanced and a little bit more centered, a little bit more sensible in your approach. For some of you who maybe had too much access before, Seven of Cups is access, but in reverse is actually narrowing your focus, which is brilliant. Alrighty then. And then you received Unfinished Symphony. Unfinished Symphony is telling you guys that unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance, take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur. The answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. And the relationship message is moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, acceptance matters as they are. Make amends if need be and declare your feelings, even if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved and close the door on the past so that you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. Prosperity message, even though this is a love reading, I'm going to read the prosperity message, is make sure you complete projects now before starting new ones. Perhaps you have created something special that will increase your sense of abundance and bring you opportunities for wealth. However, if you don't see it through, it won't add up to anything but more clutter. Now is the time to put your nose to the grindstone and complete the tasks that have accumulated. Pay your bills, sign the documents, do your filing, hand in assignments, complete work of art. Tie up loose ends so you can move forward with surety, knowing you're on a prosperous path and feeling refreshed and exciting about the future. And then for the couple one, I believe, gosh, which ones was it? The couple, no, the single ones you received heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with one another. And then you receive the calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And for the couples, you receive let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Maybe this may be more to do with business for some of you who's coupled. I don't know. But then you also received happy from the wisdom of the oracle as well. So happy means joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. Your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy in a moment. For you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being you're being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in now. Enjoy playing, fully splashing in it. The relationship message is there is moments in a relationship when you just feel good about whom you're with and you know your heart is wide open to befriend, to love, and to care for another without wanting anything in return. This is the kind of happy that you just want to share. The appearance of this card in the reading tells you that joy and contentment are here now, not somewhere else or off in the future. The grass is greenest right where you stand. Be grateful and delight in your relationship. And if you're seeking one, be happy now. Happiness attracts more of itself like bees to honey. Let's see what crystals have asked for you this month, Geminis. Spirit, what is the best crystal for Gemini in July 2017? Crystals for Gemini, July 2017. Crystals for Gemini, Crystals for Gemini, July. Brandenberg Amethyst? I haven't heard about that. What's this? Happen to do with Brandon business or something? Let's see. Oh, my salt water is cold on my feet, but my energy is feeling. Alright. The perfect blueprint. A master healer, the Brandenberg Amethyst holds the perfect blueprint of your soul and all that is. It heals physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, karmic, planetary, and ancestral auric layers and imprints the most perfect energetic pattern possible. You are a being of pure consciousness and are wonderful just the way you are. Embrace the clarity of your core being. Let go of mental constructs, karmic imprints, soul imperatives, and relationships that no longer serve. Heal the past. Reframe previous choices that you have made in your life. Take a new pathway to step into your soul purpose and expand higher dimensions of your soul. Divination, you are perfect exactly as you are in this present moment. Step into your soul path and seed your future with potential. Self-discipline and clear focus bring your dreams to fruition. Aim for the highest. You are perfect exactly the way you are. The frequency is extremely high and the chakra is all, including the highest. Now, these cards have no meaning. Intuitively, whatever you feel like the meaning is, that is the meaning for you, 20s. What is the message in this reading for Gemini Spirit? What is the message in this reading for Gemini Spirit? What is the message in this reading for Gemini Spirit? What is the message in this reading for Gemini Spirit? What? Okay. I like it. Oh, this damn light. This is me. So what do you think this means to you, Gemini? Thank you, Gemmies. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And for my subscribers who trust and love me, I love you too. And enjoy the rest of your July. Peace out. What type of peace was that?